Hey, happy holiday. I just want to let you know the number one skill you're going to be wanting to work on come 2024. And I want to give it to you live and in person. This is something that you're going to want to do. We're moving into a new era. There is a shift going on in the online realm. I've been doing this since 96. So I know that the shift is coming. We're moving into a digital renaissance era. And you're going to want to have the skill locked in, and down packed moving forward. And that number one skill is email marketing. You need to get your email marketing together. Trust me. This is something you're going to want. No, scratch that. This is something that you're going to need to do because I know you heard already there is a lot of people whose Facebook ad accounts are shutting down. They're getting their ad accounts suspended. You know, the algorithm ain't pushing stuff like it used to, especially on Facebook. You know, a lot of things got to do with reach and keyword research. And then if you're on platforms like Twitter, X, whatever it is. How long did the tweet last? You see people having to post like 20 tweets a day. They got to get Tweet Hunter just to keep up. And then you have Instagram going on. Now, I'm not going to lie. My own cousin had 3 Instagram accounts shut down. And we talking about over 87,000 followers. And she had to start from scratch each and every time she does hair. So she has her own boutique. So that's what that is. Also, Shop with Pink. She didn't had her Instagram shut down, I believe, twice or 3 times now, and have to start over. Now, let me tell you something. If you had, or if they had an email list, then the comeback wouldn't be as bad. Okay, the comeback wouldn't be as hard to build from scratch because it's several reasons why. Because if something like that was to happen, you can just blast your list that you have, that you own, that you control, because you don't control these social media platforms now. Now, you can blast that and say, my Facebook shut down my account, Instagram shut down my account, guys. You know, I'm in the process of building a new one. Everybody go join this one. Boom, you back up and running like overnight, right? Instead of having to build back up slowly because you didn't have you didn't have an email list, because now they're going to your page or they're searching your page and it doesn't exist anymore. So then it makes you kind of look shady to people, sketchy, scammy. That's not cool. But that's why you want to transition these individuals over onto a platform that you own. I love email. I think email is the best way to go, but you can move them over to, if you have like a mobile text club or something like that, a text list, you can do that too. I prefer email first and then moving over to my text. But hey, that's on you. Long as you get them on a platform that you own, however you want to do it, just do it. But don't trust the social media platforms and these networks to continue to bring your business to you. Because the moment you say something wrong or do something wrong, if you're not following by their rules because you're in their house, right? It costs to be the boss and you're in their house for free. So you got to go by their rules. And as soon as you violate one of them rules, even unknowingly, they're going to shut your stuff down. And that's not good. So you need to have a backup. It's something that you own, that you can control. So that's one of the reasons why I say you need to get into email marketing and know how to do email marketing moving forward in 2024. Another thing is, we're about to go to a new era. Digital renaissance, baby. And people need to know the real you. Okay. We ain't doing this for the tube. We ain't doing this for the gram. We ain't doing this for the book. And a lot of people do it for those reasons. But me personally, I like to know people authentically. Like, I want to know the real person. And I know I'm not getting all of them on the social media platform because, again, they got to go by that social media platform's rules. And they can't really be as open or say what they really want to say because their video is going to get shut down. Me personally, I know this because that's what I do. I get real loose in my emails, and it's called Her Diary newsletter. And it's called Her Diary for a reason, because it's my diary. I actually write in my newsletters, like if I'm writing in my diary about my business, about what's going on, what I don't like, who I'm listening to, who I'm not listening to, who I think is a scam, who ripped me off this time, or whose training ain't really the bomb and whose is. Like, just all of that is going into that. How to do certain things in regards to running a business online. All of that is in Her Diary, right? I bring stuff to you here, but it's only so much I can say and without giving all of my opinion, right? So you get more of me in her diary. Not saying you don't get me, because I'm me. You hear how I'm sounding, you hear how I talk. I'm not trying to be politically correct. I'm not trying to do it for the tube. I'm gonna be me. And that's the great thing about having your own business, especially online, because you can be your true self. And your true fans and your true followers, they're gonna follow you because they relate to you. And that's all it's about. You don't have to be somebody you're not. Be yourself, and it allows you to build rapport with that email. Okay. Also, you get to sell your products and service. Now, they say the money's in the list, but at the same time, it's what you do with that list. The list alone ain't enough. You got to build a rapport, but it does give you access to make at a click of a button to be able to sell your products and services to those who trust you. And I'm not going to sit here and kick the no, like, and trust, even though you probably heard that 1,000 times already from other so-called gurus. But at the heart of it all, it is true. It's not just a tactic, but you got to be sincere. And I like to call my subscribers, who are on my list, of course, subscribers. But when I work with people, I like to call them clients, because I feel like when you're a client, you have, like, you're under somebody's protection when you're their client. Like, so if you're the lawyer's client, the lawyer is hired to protect you. If you're the doctor's client, they're, protecting you. And when you're just a customer, some people just treat that like a number. You're just buying a product or service from them. You're just a customer. Where I like to flip that mindset a little bit and call them clients, because clients means you're really under the protection of somebody. And I like to protect my people. So that's kind of why when I'm on her diary, when I'm hitting my newsletter, I'm like letting people know, nope, not this person. Nuh-uh. If you don't do that, because I didn't did it. Right. And so I'm giving them what happened with me, and I'm looking out for my people. Right. And that's just me. And that's how I roll. Okay. So if you like that, you make sure you jump on her diary. Okay. The link gonna be in the description. So if that's something you want to do, feel free. That the link will be there for you. But that's how your money is in the list, and that's how you're able to just click a button, and that's how people are able to make a lot of sales online, because they got a list. They not just, I'm telling you, they got a list. All right. So don't let them fool you. Oh, I made all these sales running ads on Facebook. Okay. You probably did make some money, but see, if you had a list, of course, that added into your total. How much of that total amount came from your list versus came from just the ads alone? That's the real question. Okay. And like I said, I've been in this since 96. So I already know, okay, the game. And I'm trying to give it to you. All right. But it's up to you to listen. Now, here's what you're going to need, because there's levels to this. Here's how I would recommend you go about learning how to get into email marketing for 2024. First, learn it. And I don't care if you got to watch YouTube videos, get on the Google, or me preferably, I love going to Amazon. Go to Amazon, look up some email marketing books or something. They like only $2.99. Like, read the book, learn how to do email marketing. And once you learn how to do email marketing, throughout your learning, you should learn about multiple sequences, different types of sequences. You have like your welcome sequence, you got your re-engagement sequence. You might even have a win back sequence, just depends on what industry you're in. But then you need to know about soap opera emails. You need to know about Seinfeld emails. I mean, there's different types of sequences. And if you don't know what a soap opera sequence is, what a Seinfeld sequence is, then that tells you right there you need to learn. And I'm not here to teach you how to make those sequences right now. That's something I do with my subscribers on her diary. But I'm just letting you know, if you haven't heard that verbiage before and those terms, you need to get into learning some email marketing. Me personally, I've taken a course. Like, if you can do that, take a course. But I'm already a master certified email marketing specialist. I mean, I already have my cert. I did that years ago. That's how I know how important this is. It's like the number one thing that make a lot of online businesses successful. When you hear about those major influencers, like those major big league guru type of internet business owners, they have lists. Trust me, they have lists. it is like the number one thing for an online business owner. And I don't care if you're doing Etsy or what it is that you're doing. If you're running any kind of business online, you need to be collecting those emails. And that's also a heads up for local business owners too. Because when I owned my local boutique, believe me, I was still collecting emails, but I already did business online. So I was already hip. So definitely get your contacts information, okay? Get their information. Also, by it being levels to this, you're going to need an ESP. All right. So, of course, you want to learn it first. Then after you learn it, you're going to learn some techniques. Those sequences I was telling you about. Write them out first. Type them out, write them out however you see fit. I personally use Notion as my productivity app of choice. I've been falling in love with it. So I've been getting rid of Evernote and everything else. But that's another video. But definitely write it out first and then get your ESP. Because when you get your email service provider, you can get Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign. I personally use ConvertKit, but there's MailChimp, MailerLite. I don't really like to go for the free. I mean, a lot of people say, they try to sell you on the free. I mean, yeah, if you want to try it, that's fine. Me personally, if I want to be sending out emails in my business name, I don't want their logo at the bottom of it. I can't be, sending out emails with the MailChimp logo in it because you can't remove it unless you're on a paid plan. I don't want to send my emails out like that. Like, how can I be saying that I'm a business, but I don't want to even invest in my business, but I want you to give me money. I want you to give me your hard-earned money, but I'm not willing to spend hard-earned money on my business. I just don't make sense to me. But if you want to open it up and try it for free, like to test out some emails or something like that, then that's fine. But once you start sending to people, I just really prefer a paid plan. But me personally, I use ConvertKit. It's relatively inexpensive. If you started out, it's like $16 a month. Cool. But at least you have all of this stuff already ready by the time you buy it. So then when you buy it, all you got to do is copy and paste because you already made your sequences. So the only thing that's left to learn is the actual tool itself at that point. Instead of you trying to learn two things at once. And that's how people get overwhelmed. And I'm not, I'm telling you, this is something you want to do. I mean, if you want to just go and do it all and feel like that, if you can handle all of that, learning email marketing and learning the system all at the same time, be my guest. It's up to you. Do it, whatever feels right to you. Me personally, I would get it. I'm telling you what the levels are. Okay, you're going to have to do this anyway. But now let's think about something else. How do you get them on your list? So now you done learned it. Now you also then wrote out your sequences. You got your ESP. Okay, but how do I get people on my list? Well, they have to fill out a form. Now, where's the form going to be? Online for them to fill out. You're going to need a landing page or a web page. A landing page ain't nothing but a web page. So if you got a website already, you could just make a page and put it in a form on your website and just connect it to your email service provider like I do. I have WordPress and I have Elementor. Elementor comes with a form. It's drag and drop. I just put the form on there and then I connect the form to my ConvertKit. Boom. So when somebody fill out the form, boom, they're on my email. That's how it works. You can check it out at dwillis.com. You can see how it worked there if you sign up for her diary newsletter. Now, the great thing too about ConvertKit is that it comes with landing pages, which is awesome too. So if you don't have a website, you can do one of their form landing pages and you got the form built in, this drag and drop visual, and then they give you a link that you can share to people and they can sign up that way. But you're going to need something to exchange with them. People aren't going to just sign up to just be signing up to you. So I like to say or give somebody an IOOS, what I like to call an irresistible offer on steroids. And that's because people are getting so bombarded with get my cheat sheet, did this, did that. It's getting old, right? And people are becoming very accustomed to it. That's why me personally, I like doing offers on steroids. I like to give like templates, things that take a little bit more time and effort to create, but not a lot of time. Not like it's going to take me 3 months to do it, right? That's a paid product. but like something that would take me a weekend or something a little longer to do. I'm not just about to go in Canva and throw up a cheat sheet real quick and take a template and then flip out some words and just give it to somebody. I don't want to do that because I want people that function with me to get value from me. So it's kind of like I like to do templates, things that take a little bit more work. So when people sign up, I'm giving them something really useful and something of value and something that took time for me to create for them, and just let them know I put in the effort for them. And that's what I like to do for people. But whatever you do is up to you. But you want to give them something to get their email. I give you this, you sign up to my email, you get this, kind of thing. So it's a trade-off. So you're going to want to do that as well. So you're going to have that ready. Okay. So if you know these things already, it's good to have these things lined up. Have your offer lined up, or have an idea about what you want to give them in exchange, because that's what you're going to put on your landing page. Hey, sign up for this and get my cheat sheet, put your email here or whatever. You need to have that ready. So you want to learn. And as you learn email marketing, it's going to tell you about the lead magnet. It's going to tell you what you need. Okay, so you're going to need to learn it, make your sequences, then get your ESP, and you all rocking and rolling. Especially if you get with ConvertKit, it already has a landing page. Get ResponseDo too. But it's a little bit more pricey because they don't do marketing and automation. You got to pay extra for that. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to leave all the links below for you so you can check them out. The links in the description. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments below. Let me know. If you want to communicate with me directly, I don't have any consultations or anything like that. What I do is I communicate with my subscribers on Her Diary newsletter. So that's a way that you can talk to me directly. I do answer my own emails. I don't have no virtual assistant messing with my inbox, right? So I do answer them myself. So the answer you're going to get is going to be from me directly. And then you can also get to learn more about me, and we can talk about what you're trying to do and see what I can do to help you. Okay. You can always do that. Again, it's your choice. The link will be in the description below for you. All right. So that is all. Love you as usual. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye.